Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? Si tú me dices ven, lo dejo todo. Si tú me dices ven. Oh, Lord. Good morning, everybody. I saw this really funny SpongeBob SquarePants I'm going to head out meme. And it was like, suavemente besame. And then SpongeBob SquarePants was like, I'm going to, and then ran to the dance floor. And I laughed so hard. I thought it was so funny. Oh, Erica, gallbladder surgery. All right, sis. Good morning. Good morning. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You know what song is like been stuck in my head and now it will be stuck in yours? I stumble out of bed and I go to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come alive. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street and the traffic starts jumping. And folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Can't get it out of my head. Literally went to bed last night. It was playing on a loop. Woke up this morning and I was like, boom, 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 boom. I was like, oh my God. It is, Dolly Parton is in my head. In your head, in your head. Shut up, Derek. Zombie, zombie. I just choked. Anyway, so Olivia came down today and said she didn't feel well. Oh, I love Barbara. Okay, she lost her dad. Okay, we will be praying for Barbara. Olivia came down this morning and said she didn't feel well. So it looks like I might have to be working from home today, which is not ideal. Guys, who likes this look? Who's like super into a really ugly, messy bun and glasses? Good morning, Kentucky. Kentucky. How y'all doing there in Kentucky? Hey, Cap, I miss you too, my love. So cute, Cap. When are we going to go on a date? Just kidding, Cap. Let's not start any rumors. Fun fact, when I was pledging Delta Zeta, my sorority, I had to sing 9 to 5 as part of my pledge process, which is why I know all the words, because I can assure you that girls in Jersey were not learning all the words to 9 to 5. Some maybe, not this Jersey girl. But now, I know all the words thanks to my sorority sisters of the good old Delta Z. Shout out to the Delta Zetas. All right, let me tell you what happened last night. Okay? So I went to get a pedicure last night. And after my pedicure, the kids were at basketball. So I was like, let me go get some food. So I walked down to a food place called Maki Fresh. And I have to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, went away. And I was waiting for my to-go order, and I noticed this young girl, right? She's maybe 13 or 14 years old. It's hard to tell these days. I swear, I feel like I knew exactly how old everybody was when I was in high school. And now I'm like, maybe I'm so old, I don't know. I can't tell. Hi, Sheila. So anyway, I noticed this young girl, and I know she's young because she's got like braces and she's wearing like she's wearing like a cheer shirt or something, or like a sports shirt. Anyway, she's a young girl. So I notice her. She's waiting for her to-go food. And there's a mom and a young boy sitting behind me in the booth eating sushi. So I try to be aware of my surroundings, I guess, for the most part. No more than anybody else, probably no less. I just so happened to not be on my phone, so I was aware, if I'm being honest. And anyway, so the young girl is waiting, and this man walks in and there's a whole waiting area, and he walks directly next to this young girl who doesn't seem to like acknowledge him, right? So I look at her, I look at him, and I'm thinking, bro, do you have to stand so close? Weird. Then he leans over her and grabs a menu. And I'm like, what is that? Very comfortable behavior, right? So instinctively, I move closer to her. I step sideways. So now I'm standing literally within arm's length of her. Like I could grab her by her shirt if I have to. And I'm kind of trying to edge him out a little bit, like whatever. And then I make eye contact with her and smile, and she smiles back at me. And I say to her, you okay? And she goes, yes, ma'am, I'm okay. So I go, okay, good. And the man goes, why did you just ask her if she's okay? So I turn around. I'm like, well, because to be honest, you're standing very close to her. And it feels weird. She was just standing here waiting for her food. You came in and you saddled up all next to her. There's a whole waiting area here, and you're standing very close to her and leaning over her and stuff. And I don't know, it just made me feel some type of way, and I wanted her to know that I was there. And he goes, well, I really appreciate that because I'm her father. And I was like, oh, okay. And he goes, but seriously, I really appreciate you maneuvering your body between me and her and letting her know that you're there. And the woman behind me with her son was like, excuse me. Hi, Dana. The woman behind me was like, excuse me, that was awesome. And we all need to be doing that more. And I think what happens is with all of these kids in the news right now that have gone missing, Cupcake, who we know tragically was killed by those crazy freaking people, Anaya here in Alabama, the two girls from Freehold, from my part of New Jersey that are missing. I feel like every day I turn around and somebody's child is missing. We've talked about this before. You know how I feel about it. And I think it's put me on such edge that I feel like I need to be watching everybody's child. So I realized I might be a little jumpy, a little overprotective or I don't know what. But what I also know is, had this situation been different, had he not been her father, she would have known that there was a woman there who was willing to wedge her body between her and this man and make sure that she was okay. The thing is that I feel terrible even not lecturing, but speaking about this, because I am guilty of this too. But we need in public to put our phones down and become aware of our surroundings. Be able to look people in the eyes, look children in the eyes, let these teenagers know, I see you, not to get you in trouble, but I see you. If you need help, we're all, in our phones, me included. And it's just terrifying that in an instant, we could see a teenager or a child and they could walk out of a restaurant or get out of a car or walk into a movie theater or whatever and never be seen again. Now, I don't know if my spidey instinct was so good last night because it was her father, but I was ready to whoop this guy's ass. And the funny thing was, I told him that. He's probably like, you crazy lady. He was like, what were you going to do? I was like, I was going to whoop your ass. He was probably like, Jesus, lady, take a chill pill. But Anyway, Dawn, we all do. Everybody needs to be more aware of their surroundings. Us, the kids, the teenagers, the people that work at places. There's a different responsibility on all of us now to be more aware of our surroundings and make sure that we are truly operating like a community, because right now it really does take a village. And the sad part is there are people in your village that want to hurt your children. And that is just a scary, terrifying fact. There are people in your village right now that want to hurt your children, that don't have their best interest at heart. Rebecca, I am so sorry. I can't imagine. So, to the man yesterday at Maki Fresh in Mountain Brook, I apologize for edging you out and threatening to kick your ass, but it came from the best place. To the mom eating sushi behind me, thank you for the backup. It's nice to know that I had backup in that situation. And to the young girl who, I was watching, I'm watching you, sister. Just so you know, I'm going to follow you around Mountain Brook and watch you make every move. Every step you take. It's probably like, Jesus, lady, back up. Well, the good news is that I'm watching. That's, I guess, the good news. And yes, at least he knows, at the very least, I am there and will protect his daughter. All right, well, I love you all very much. And I obviously love your children, because I will wedge myself between them and anyone else, and we will have a problem. I love you. It's hump day. We're halfway there. I love you guys so much. Have a great, great day.